Hi folks, this is Keith from Blooming Code. Recently I saw a video by the Awesome Brackies on YouTube. This is where he had a challenge where he had to make a game within 10 minutes. A very tough challenge, but he absolutely nailed it. But also he threw down the gauntlet to anyone else who wants to give this a go. So I'm going to pick up the gauntlet and give it a shot. He did a really good job. Obviously, to make something within 10 minutes, you need a very small scope. We're not going to be looking at anything crazy like a StarCraft 2 or anything crazy like that. I'm going to aim for something like an old school arcade game or Atari game. I was thinking maybe something like Missile Command. So something where you've got threats coming down from the top of the screen, from the sky. You've got to stop them before they reach the ground, otherwise it's game over. So something along those lines, but we'll see what we can rustle up in 10 minutes anyway. So without further ado, let's start that timer and give it a shot. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do is going to create some artwork for the bombs that drop. Let's create something that looks like a bit of a shell casing or something like this. The other thing I'll need is a ground sprite, so let's just choose that green just there. Let's go ahead and save this. So I'm going to select these items. I'm going to export these, that's good enough, do an export just there. Let's drag these into Unity. Okay, so we've got the sprites just there, we've got multiple sprites. Let's go to the sprite editor and do a slice. Automatic slice will do. Great, that looks fine. So to make life easy, we're going to rename these. So that one's the bomb, this one is ground. Let's go ahead and apply and put those just there. So we're going to create some sprites now and then pull this artwork into there. So this first sprite, I'm going to call this bomb. Let's go ahead, just great, there we go. So I'm going to move bomb into there. The size isn't too bad actually, I'm going to live with that. So let's create another sprite just here as well and call this ground. We don't want that to be nested. Let's get rid of that, thank you. So move the ground across into there, so we've got the ground as well. So I'm going to move the ground to the bottom of the screen. Let's go ahead and resize this and fill the bottom. Yeah, that looks good enough for me. The bomb just here, that looks absolutely fine. We're going to have this dropping, so we need a rigid body. Let's put that on there. We do want some gravity, but I think one might be harsh, so let's half that and see how we get on. We also need a collider as well. Let's use a box collider 2D, which will trigger if it hits the ground. So we're going to go to back to the ground. We'll need a collider there as well. Box collider will do. Yeah, that seems to fill the space nicely. That's perfect. So let's go there again. That is also going to be a trigger. I really don't like that colour of the camera background, so there we go, something a bit lighter blue like a sky. That would be very nicely, thank you. So we're going to go onto the bomb. Okay, I want, let's see, so rigid body collider, great. Okay, so I'm going to create a script to go on the bomb. Let's call it bomb manager. Another thing that I've just realized that I need is a bomb spawn point. So let's create one of these. So I'm going to call this a bomb spawn point. So we need to move it, say, central but above the screen where it's going to drop the bombs. We're going to need a script for this as well. So let's do a bomb spawn point manager. Let's open this in Visual Studio. All the time in the world, no worries, come on. Great, there we go. So we're going to need some script that's going to spawn these. So I think we'll need public, we're going to need the bomb prefab because we're going to drop bombs from here. We're going to need the spawn time. Let's say drop one every second, something like that. Let's see how that works out. We're going to do keep track of the time that spawns the bombs as well. So let's do this, and then we need to, every frame on the update, we need to say if your time is, time to spawn the bomb. We need to go there. Now we need to choose an X. So it's not always in the center. We want to kind of get a random range here. So random range. We've got two floats. I think it's -10 to +10. So tell you what, let's do it so we've got some leeway so it's not right to the edge of the screen. We need oops. So we need this spawn position. So let's create a new vector for this. We're going to choose this new X that we've created. And if I can spell, we're going to have the Y that we currently have. We want it to be above the screen, and Z doesn't matter at all. So we're going to just put a 0 there. Now we're going to instantiate the bomb prefab. We want a bomb to be created. We've now got our spawn position. And we don't want any rotation at all, so we're going to do quaternion identity just there. And then the time to spawn the bomb is going to be the time plus the bomb spawn time. That's what I called it. Yep, okay, so I think that's fine. So let's go back in here. So we've got the bomb. So we want to drag, no we don't. It's the bomb spawn point. We want the script on just there. We do have this bomb. That will need a script as well to detect collisions and so on. So I'm going to throw this here and open this up. So for the bomb, we're going to need something that will, we're going to need a speed. I don't know, let's give it a 5. Let's see how that works out. Let's say if we click on the bomb, we want it to be destroyed. So let's do it on mouse down. So if we do no time for any explosion effects, we're just going to simply destroy that game object. Collisions, we need collision detection as well. So let's do an on trigger enter 2D. So we need to say if that collision tag is going to be the ground. So we need to add tags at some point as well. Then we could show a game over sign. I really don't think we have time, so I'm just going to freeze up the screen. I'm just going to freeze it so you can't do anything else. We'll see what time we've got left. So we're going to go just here. We've realised we need some tags now as well. Okay, so let's create one just here called ground. Let's go and add one for bomb while we're here as well. Let's go over to the ground and add this tag. Bomb, we're going to need the bomb one as well. So let's save that. Let's make bomb a prefab. Let's get rid of that particular instance just there. The bomb spawn point of this bomb prefab, which we can now drag in. Let's move that just there. Let's see how this is looking so far. Have I got everything? Ground is there, bomb spawn point. Bomb has a script. Okay, so let's see what happens here. Yay, there we go. Okay, so if they hit the ground, great, it freezes the screen, which is a bit rubbish, but that will do for now anyway. So let's see, have we got time? We can add a score in the top of the screen. So let's put this score text just here. Let's see, so if we click on that, okay, so let's go ahead and do score manager. Let's create a script for this. Let's see, public static, so we can get it anywhere. Call it an integer for the score. Is this going to be good enough? I'm not sure. So on the bomb, if you're clicking on the bomb, you want to increase the score. So what did I call it? Score manager, score plus plus, and then on the score, let's say this isn't great, but let's do it on every frame. So we want to say the score text, which we haven't created just yet. So let's do text, score text. So we need the Unity Engine UI. Let's bring this across. Text just there equals string format. Score equals whatever we're going to pass in just here. So we're going to do bring it to a string and put it just there on the update. So how does that look? Let's create a new here, game manager, so we can attach this score manager script. Let's give this a shot. Tell you what would be really cool is if we also move this score text to the top corner. Let's see it just here. Let's increase this scale. Okay, let's bring this just there. That's really fuzzy and horrible. So let's go to the canvas and just make this scale with screen size. Okay, that is massive. Okay, let's go back in here and reduce that scale a lot. Okay, we've only got a few seconds left, so let's see how we get on with this. That's not very good, so we need to bring it across the score text. Let's give this a shot. How is this looking? Yay, there we go, we're getting the score. Okay, that gravity is not particularly fast. And we've got 5 seconds left. So, time for a cup of tea? No, that's the end of it. Okay, so that's a very, very basic game done within the 10 minutes. It would have been nice if I could have added more things like sound effects, a small particle effect for the bombs exploding, a screen that says game over with a replay button. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff we could do if we had more than 10 minutes. Let's just give this another playthrough, make sure it's working okay. Oh yeah, that was good. Okay, let's try again. See if we can get anything. 1, 2, 3, let's see. Bang. Okay, yeah. I think that's good enough. I would highly recommend this to anyone who wants to try and create a game in a very short space of time. If you do, please get in touch, let me know what you've created. And if you like this video, please hit like and subscribe. I am hoping to make more videos in the future. And I'll see you soon. Thank you. Bye.